We're down to 12 seconds.
Lynch is fronting Mason, and Paul Silas telling us that Mason's got to get off a lot more shots, as does Eldon Campbell. Setting the screen is Hill, and Snow takes the shot and hits. Eric Snow, who had Wesley off to a cold start to start this game. Here is Ratliff hitting the jumper, so Theo Ratliff.
Ball club, and they're not seeing it. They opened up in game one. They went to Wesley time and time again to make Iverson defend.
And there was the leader in defeat of game one, Derek Coleman, who had 23 points and 16 rebounds.
Great numbers. He had 14 points, 15 rebounds, but he didn't take enough shots.
Ratliff with a fake on Coleman finds his way.
Yeah, see, that's there for him. Long arms, and he has a nice soft touch.
Wesley in traffic, frees it for Campbell. Good penetration. They had a double end down.
Because he can not only score in the paint, but he can make the pass.
Iverson went backdoor that time. They go out again to Snow. Snow in the lane, hitting the shot. Way through this first quarter. Here's Jones working against Eric Snow and the turnaround, and he hits. They want to get this guy going. He's showing a lot more aggressiveness in the first few minutes than he did in the entire first game. Lynch gets it to Iverson, who stuck down court. So the pesky Sixers forcing
5 on forcing turnovers. Now this is a dangerous pass because it's going to the middle of the floor. Now George Lynch in the top 10 in steals almost every year. And then that was not a foul. The ball was out of his hand before he made that next step.
Here's Kukoc for three, and he's got it. So Kukoc hitting his first field goal of the series. Sixers are up 14-10. Coleman in the low post against Kukoc comes right back.
They don't go right at
King had a great block by Ratliff. Ratliff coming out of nowhere, smothered the ball after Wesley got back past Iverson, and now the ball back into the hands. Wesley with a great defensive play. Eddie Jones with a reverse layup, and this crowd is into it as the Hornets doing it at both ends of the floor.
Look for the pass, and right there Wesley runs right into it. Beautiful, right to Eddie Jones. Now the big thing to watch here, as he comes down the middle of the floor, watch the shot blocker to the left. Now watch how he avoids it by coming up with an incredible stretch, and he eliminated that shot blocker on the other.
And there's the air ball, and Wesley releasing down court against Iverson. And the Hornets lead 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Charlotte Hornets trailing 1-0. Leading by 2, and now it's a 5-point game as Derek Coleman
tries here. The guys from easy shots. You got to make those.
Long rebound after Jones is missed, but losing it is Snow, and Wesley feeding Coleman for the basket. One of the few mistakes that Eric Snow has made.
In Philadelphia, he's a very, very solid point guard. You can see the ball bounced off the heel of Kukoc. That's where the turnover happened.
And Coleman getting the foul on 10 on the shot clock. Tyrone Hill off the glass.
He's a worker.
Ripped away by Eric Snow. A 4-on-2, and Kukoc waits for Jones to get away and buries the shot. Tony Kukoc now with 5.
Iverson now, you know, he's third in the league in steals. Now already tonight he has the steals.
What a pass to Hill!
Yes.
In the air, a bounce pass to Tyrone Hill. Sort of a disappointing finish, but watch this pass from Allen Iverson to Tyrone Hill to cap things in the first quarter. After one, it's Kukoc for the Sixers, and Eldon Campbell for Charlotte. A lot more aggressive. Great feed from Kukoc to Ratliff.
Rotating young guys with no playoff experience.
Todd McCullough coming into the game, replacing Geiger as
right now up front.
Iverson driving the baseline. Kukoc couldn't shoot, and Robinson guarding him, and Kukoc with a familiar extended drive. Tony now with 8 points, leading Philadelphia.
Yeah, I like what Tony did there. He faked the pass and took off that defender who was going to trap him and open up the shot.
Here is Kukoc against Robinson. Jones nearly forced the steal. McCullough with another offensive rebound and a block inside. Miller and Campbell were there. Here is Miller feeding the lane. Great fast break by the Charlotte Hornets on by the Sixers in game one. Campbell, good move by Eldon Campbell. He has 8 points and he's a different player tonight.
Wow.
to Vlade Divac and a backup to Shaquille O'Neal and a power forward. So this is his first series in the playoffs as a true center.
Now, see, that was a pretty move. That was a very difficult angle.
And misses badly. It was an air ball on the three.
Yeah, he's a suspect from three-point range.
Kukoc against Miller. Textbook Tony Kukoc, who did the first quarter. Driving in is Wesley. Basket good and a foul. Fine move.
100% in the opposite direction of the game here on that. Exactly right. You must adjust.
Eddie Jones coming off the screen. Timeout with 2:15 to go.
Yeah, this is just a nice move. Eddie Jones, everything for him to...
Kukoc with 5 on the shot clock. Snow out to Tony Kukoc for 2, and he's got it. 12 for Tony Kukoc, and lead is 3. Out to Iverson. 5-point game, and Allen Iverson driving. He has yet to feel it to Jones.
Great defense.
Kukoc the rebound.
Great defense by Erickson.
And a 4-on-3. Kukoc open for the jumper. He's got it. Every time the Hornets have opened up a lead, Hubie.
Plenty of time here now.
And Snow leaves it for Geiger at the lane and hits at the foul line. Geiger with the basket, the last shot of the quarter. Here is Wesley, cannot shoot over McCullough, and Jones hits the three at the buzzer. Eddie Jones. Buzzer.
Wesley just reads this off that screen and roll beautifully. They trapped him, opening up Eddie Jones in the corner. Big time shot with a 7-footer running at 7 minutes in that first half because of the 2 quick early fouls.
Coleman getting it into Mason. Mason spinning inside and gets the basket.
He does that. He hits the wing. He comes off of a UCLA cut. He's getting a back screen, runs him right into the post. No chance of double team.
Iverson with the drive and a layup. Third
Up softly, your guys can get to the offensive board.
Here is Ratliff and the basket, and you can see Charlotte double E. No one cutting underneath. So Mason working his way against Lynch. From the baseline, Eldon Campbell, and he's in double figures now. No steals tonight. Fronting Coleman, and Coleman getting the basket. Good pass by Jones.
Lob pass by Iverson, allowing Wesley to come around on the backside of the post-up man.
McKee for 3. He's got it. Aaron McKee hitting and taking the lead. 3:40 to go, hanging in there on the road after winning game 1 away from home. Eldon Campbell off the glass. Coming around for the steal, feeding Mason inside to Jones, who lays it in. Eddie Jones. Iverson on the rebound, but the Sixers cannot get the fast break situation going. Here's a 3-point basket by McKee. He hits 2 in a row.
6%. Now, he made 2 big shots from long range on the game Saturday night.
He had a career-high 44 from 3-point range this season. Opportunity for Philadelphia. But Charlotte gets back. Here is Ratliff. Turnaround against Campbell. Theo Ratliff. They close down on Kukoc, leaving Snow open, and great ball movement as Snow hits a 3. There is Mason. They fronted him, and Mason gets the hoop. And Mason,
young and experienced at playoff, except they made the contribution first half and are doing it again.
Here is Snow firing a 3, and he's got it. Eric Snow now with his 3rd. Geiger, Kukoc, and Snow for Philadelphia. Baron Davis. Campbell left open and hits. He has been wide open and effective.
The threats here. Now they're bringing Eddie Jones off the down screen.
Jones for 3.
There it is.
Eddie Jones
off in 3-point attempts with 8 a game. Right now, they've already attempted 10. Now, you can see right there, Eddie Jones has been...
The shot clock running down. Snow with a long runner on a 3. Well, maybe it's that kind of night for the 76ers as
the season. They only, they're a type of a team that does not attempt many. You can see that it's...
Philly down by only 1 point after all of the hoopla by the Charlotte Hornets early, and Kukoc with a 5:40 to go. Philadelphia by 3. Crowd waving the white towels. This is a crucial time for the Hornets in their playoff lives, and 3 for the 76ers. And they're doing without Iverson to maintain the lead. Iverson has not been effective, having his shooting problems tonight, but you never know when he comes up with 11.
Eddie Jones played him perfectly. You can't play him any better than that.
Coleman on a great feed from Wesley on a penetration. Iverson against Eddie Jones. Snow with a runner off the glass. Eric Snow now with 17 points and another strong stretch, fighting for their lives with 7 on the shot clock. Mason working his way in. Tipped in by Eldon Campbell, and Charlotte leads by 2.
Left hand, that opened it up beautifully for Campbell to come down the lane.
Sixers scoreless in the last 3.5 minutes. And that ends as Snow hits the basket to tie it up, and a timeout. There is Mason. They fronted him, and Mason gets the hoop. And Mason now with 2. Mason, the point forward, playing at top, now going low. Coleman against Hill. Turnaround by Coleman. So Mason and Coleman each connect.
The double team guy cannot get there.
Here is Radliff with the fake and shooting over Coleman, hitting Radliff with a big.
Has had a very, very solid game here tonight.
15 points, 5 players in double figures for the Sixers, and Coleman now hits his second.
All the way.
Hornets by 4 points as Snow, guarded by Wesley. Here is Iverson driving in, and a tough shot against the Giants by Allen Iverson.
Space, Nick. Anytime that you get that on the baseline, Allen read that perfectly. He faded right to the corner.
Coleman driving in. He's been hot and remains so. Derek Coleman with 6 points in overtime. And trying to deny is Tyrone Hill. Jones for 3, and he's got it. And the Charlotte Hornets are marksmen. They're 5.
They came right back to two-man game. Hill fighting Coleman. Eddie Jones just stepped right up and knocked that down.
But that's only if we go to game 4, and Charlotte could assure that with a win tonight. And Coleman now, 8 points in overtime.
Jones picks it up.
Sonics Jazz coming up after this thriller. Here is Mason from Coleman. On the faces of the Hornets, and the crowd screaming as the Charlotte Hornets. Kukoc hitting the 3 with Mania has come in the game with Todd McCullough.